Their Physics 20 student. I'm just going to explain the expectations for this course and hopefully it goes smoothly for you. So I'm just going to share my screen here and we have a better understanding. Okay, so first things first, you're going to be realizing that to contact me, you just have to basically look over here and I will contact you through either through Moodle. That's where the Moodle my message, which right here in your side. You could email me, you could text me, you could call me, and these are my office hours, 9 to 2. But of course, if you need to get a hold of me during that time, I would recommend you to do it during that time. If it's after 2, just giving you a heads up, you might have to wait until the next morning to get a hold of me. There is one Saturday where I will be available, and that is considered to be the 13th, where I will be available also from 9 to 2. Other things that you're going to be realizing when you go through this toggle, if you want to close them always, just press the close all. It makes it easier for the organizing things. The Flipgrid is there to just introduce myself, but the course information is essential. By clicking on the following, and this gives you the essential information to look through, of course, to know some due dates, to know how I'm going to assess you, and so forth. And the due dates, of course, to take time to know when everything's due. But I will include the due dates on the side here. Usually every 2 days you'll have to hand something in. Full textbook there if you want to just have it always available with you, but you don't need to have that because they are found in each of the module here. So there's your textbook anyways, the ones that you're going to be focusing on the chapter, that is. The other bits that I wanted to bring up is the formula sheet. Do take the time to print that off. Same thing for the due dates. Print that off. Now, to go forward in the course, you do need to do the questionnaire. Answer all the questions, and then also get 100% on the entry quiz. Once you've done that, this will open up, hence the fact this won't appear any longer. So you'll realize that anytime there is a little puzzle piece, that is a web lesson. In that web lesson, it's essential to actually follow all the instructions to get the full marks because this is worth 15% of your mark. Do read the timeline, how long it normally takes in the summer term, 2 working days, just giving you a heads up on that. So start the lesson, and you're going to be realizing it always will start off with the following where you have an Edpuzzle activity to do. Just use your Google account to access it, or you can actually get access to it by making an account with Edpuzzle. This is basically a prior knowledge kind of question to help you know what you're going to be learning slash all the material you've learned in the past to help you in this. So do go through all the pages and look for the actual little icons like this and so forth, because when you open them it will pop up information and so forth. That was a did you know, but here's the essential one. In here you want to select answers, so I'm just going to randomly guess as we are doing right this moment. I wouldn't recommend to do it this way, but I'm just giving you a heads up. Rank them, so I rank them as quickly as possible here, and 3 hasn't been used and this should be 5. Okay, and then put that in answer, and 6, 7. Okay, check answers. You will realize that it will give you a response to your answers that you put down. Sometimes it might give you detailed response, or sometimes it just says sorry, incorrect answer. So it seems like I've done 1 right, and so forth. It will tell you. So in the total, I got 3. Yes, 2 fully correct, and some of them you get partial marks. So now here's the beauty of it all. You will see your total score on the side over here now once I close this window by clicking on the outside of it. And here's your new score, score 3 out of 45. So you want to do that for the next page and so forth. Follow the instructions, read the pages, get the example, understand the material, and so forth. Watch the videos, and you can even listen to it um, by clicking on that read button that was available at the top of the page. So make sure you do the following questions and so forth. Once you've done everything, you want to go to the last page and click on finish. Once you click finish, which is not shown right here because of the fact the finish button is shown on the student's version, I'm using the teacher version right now, that score gets transferred to me, then I know what your final score will be. So that's basically your web lessons, which you need to do to obtain the full marks there. So once you're done the web lesson, you want to do the actual assignment. That's worth 25% of your mark, and 30% I believe in this term. So watch the video to actually know how to do a proper lesson. This also gives you information if you click on here, but if you do attempt the quiz now, you're going to pop up the following. So here's your Edpuzzle. I explained it earlier. Make an account or use your Google account and so forth. And then once you're done, just put finish in here or complete it. Now if I just jump to question 9, you will realize there is some multiple choice questions. So in that case, you will have to just answer the questions that are there, and hopefully it goes Hopefully, anytime you understand how to do the workings, you have to, anytime there's a question that's worth 1.25 marks, make sure you include all the workings. So that basically means is that on a separate piece of paper, start writing down your answers. So because what's going to happen is on question 30, this is where you're going to take your photos of your work with your phone. And if you have an Apple, use this video to explain. If you have an Android, use this video. And then you put either the link right in here or the attachment, which I'll make that available for you. Once you're all done that, make sure you put finish attempt. And don't forget to say submit all and finish. And that is the nutshell of an assignment. So keep in mind that's worth more than the web lesson. And in the web lessons, you can do it more than once, but you always have to press the finish button. Once that's done, this will open up and so forth. I'll make that available July 4th, but it should be, if you're done early, just let me know. Hopefully that helps, and have a great term here. No hesitations to always let me know by contacting me. Have a great term.